I'm Sal.
I'm Beth.
We are the Brewery Lovers, here to tell you about another Massachusetts adventure, Trillium, another Massachusetts landmark, but some other stuff, some bonus material, bonus content. Here's Beth feeding horses. We stayed at, look at Beth's little pink boots. How cute are they?
Yeah.
Her pink brewer's boots, or muck boots. We stayed at a place called Grass-Fed Beef in Swansea. Was that on Cape Cod or near Cape Cod? I think it was near Cape Cod.
Wasn't ready for the trick question.
That's okay. Anyway, Beth found horses, and where Beth finds horses, she's very happy. Beth loves horses, and they got carrot. They got carrot treats.
Apples.
Oh, sorry, apples.
Yeah.
That was a nice place to stay. Very quiet. The farmers were really nice.
Super nice.
Yeah, it was a
Great harvest toast.
So we also stayed in a brewery in Barnstable. It was okay, but then we found this brewery, and the beer was really good. So this is the one we wanted to tell you about. Small little tasting room, kind of compact, very comfortable. Had a really nice vibe.
Yep.
People were having fun in there, playing games. They had their dogs. They had the music going. They had the game on. It was really a nice hang. Is that Peter, one of the owners?
I think it might be. He was super nice, Peter. Wanted to tell us all about the area, and so he was really helpful and nice.
Beers were superb. In fact, they were so good that we went back. So
yeah, we did.
The Brewery Lovers. The Brewery Lovers seal of approval is if we go to your brewery more than once, you make good beer.
Yeah.
What do we have over there? Speaking of beer.
Oh. You hadn't really got to this, so I was waiting about it.
What do you got?
Okay. It's Melcher Street?
From Trillium?
Trillium. A lot of geographical names.
I wonder if it's Melcher or Melcher.
I don't know.
Oh, no. The Boston people are going to be making fun of us because we don't know how to pronounce it. Should have done that research before we started the camera. It's okay. We're tourists. We don't know what we're talking about.
Right.
This is a hazy IPA?
Mm-hmm.
From Trillium. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. Look at that. Nice.
7.2% brewed in Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah. It's all about the hops. A little dank. Little bit of gym socks, but not overwhelming, and it's kind of nice. People, yeah. What? Gym socks? Yeah. Isovaleric acid, right?
Yep. That's it.
Just a hint, though. And it's okay. Like, you get that from hops. It's not a fault. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember this stuff. She's the one who remembers everything.
No, I'm really not.
Oh, yeah. That's all about the hops. It's like, kind of like when we brew, both of us will end up you stick your face in the hop bag because you want to get that smell. That's drinking this beer.
Yeah.
It's not bitter, though.
No.
But boy, is it hoppy.
It is dank.
It's, a little bit dank, a little bit gym socksy, but in a good way. Gym socks in a good way? Yeah, it's kind of like a smelly cheese.
Right, exactly.
It's good.
Wonderful aged cheese.
It's good if it's
isovaleric
not
acid.
too smelly or weird, but that's really nice. Good stuff.
Barnstable.
Getting ahead of ourselves. Barnstable. What do we have at Barnstable?
I don't know where these names come from. I wish I'd asked Peter.
You should have asked.
I had the single IPA, which was called Jesuit Juice.
Right.
And Sal had the double IPA, which was called Two Jesuits Walked Into a Bar.
Great beer. They were both really, really good. Like straight ahead New England style, but authentic. You get a lot of breweries are making New England styles, and sometimes it's like a facsimile of a New England style, so really not 100% there. And that's all about the hops. To make it right, you got to spend a ton of money. Hops are expensive. And the breweries that are willing to do that are kind of doing it right, and Barnstable's definitely among them. The beers were superb. I thought we really liked the place. As I said, we went back, so that's your seal of approval.
Which is not to say if we only go there once, that means anything. But there's a lot of places we only go there once because we're constantly moving.
Yeah, we're
just
moving.
Can't go back.
Can't always go back. But if we do go back...
We stayed in that area for a few days, so...
Now, here's a little bit of RV life on the road. What do you do with your recycling?
Every state is different. They all have their own recycling rules, and we're constantly trying to figure out how to manage our recycling.
Sometimes you can't recycle your tin cans and bottles and aluminum. So we actually had a outside trash can at the RV, believe it or not, which I thought we would use for trash if we couldn't find a trash can.
Trash cans are everywhere.
Always find a trash can. What you can't find is a place to recycle. So the outside trash can will occasionally be stuffed beer cans.
Until we get to a state where we can figure out how to recycle.
Now, the trouble with places like Maine and Massachusetts is you can recycle your can if you bought it there, okay? So we're coming in on the RV from who knows where, and you'll see what happens. You plug the can into the machine, and it just drops back down. It's like...
Some of them it keeps.
Yeah, you can see there's one there at the bottom.
And you get... we get excited. So you get like a nickel.
Yeah, so...
Not an actual nickel.
There I am. 10 cents.
Yeah.
We got for our...
We made a total of 25 cents on cans while we were in that
we
state.
Put a bunch of cans in that machine.
Most of them were
rejected because they weren't purchased in Massachusetts. All right, anyway, that's a little bit of RV life. We digress. We went to the Canton? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Canton Trillium.
Trillium has 3, but 2 of them are in Boston.
Right.
Or near... or close to Boston.
Close to Boston.
And they have parking garages. And we are too tall.
Too tall.
To go into most garages.
Generally speaking, you don't want to drive an RV in Boston. We have driven the RV in lots of cities. Memphis, Birmingham, where else?
Austin.
Yeah, no problem.
San Diego.
Boston. Philadelphia, we've driven the RV. Yeah. I don't think you'd want to drive an RV in Boston. Even though ours is a tiny, small RV, it's still Boston.
It's a little
nuts.
Taller and wider than...
they are building a brand new brew house and a distillery in Canton, which is why it looks to be a construction site. Look at this place. Again, it's a place that's designed to absorb a lot of people. We did Treehouse recently, another video. Check that out.
This was a Friday afternoon. And when we got there, it wasn't busy. But by the time we left, it was getting busy.
But so, go... If you're going to go on a Friday, go early. If you can go midweek because it's going to be crazy crowded on weekends, and don't go if it's raining. a destination brewery like Trillium, Treehouse, Cape May in Cape May County, New Jersey, raining, it's going to be a mob scene.
Yeah.
So just be aware. It's kind of like going to the movies. If you go to the movie theater in the rain, it's going to be crowded.
Yeah.
Little brew house here in Canton. I'm not sure if this is all of it because there was a lot. The building seemed to be bigger than what you could see.
I asked someone there, and I said, I assume there's 1 million square feet of brewery behind what we can see, and they said yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Because this is just kind of for show. When you walk in, it's really nice. Lots of fooders. A fooder, by the way, is a big, big wooden barrel, so you can barrel age a lot of beer at one time. Here's the pizza.
Yeah, they had. Yeah. The menu looked really good.
How was the pizza?
We didn't eat.
We don't know. We didn't eat it. We bought a pizza in New Haven, Connecticut. Guess what? Forgot to take a picture of it.
We were so excited to have purchased a pizza. We just ate it.
Oh, jeez. We're so stupid. But again, this place can absorb a lot of people. It seemed like a mile of long tables here. And
they had beautiful printed menus.
Yeah, they were nice.
Which, at one point, something kicked, and somebody went around and picked up all the menus and replaced them with new menus because they had to change the
they
kegs.
Basically do a daily menu.
Yeah.
And, maybe
this
more
was midday, and
more than
they're replacing the menus.
More than once a day. So, you every day, I think every day you go to Trillium, it's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
And, pretty impressive. I couldn't resist doing a pseudo dolly shot because these tables just seem to go on forever. You can see this place would absorb a lot of people. So I'm sure that even when it's crowded, you could probably still navigate it pretty well.
Yeah.
We didn't have to because, we kind of had the place almost to ourselves. But what a beautiful spot. This is fairly new, too, the Canton location.
Yeah.
Here's the outdoor bar. on the very large patio and a ginormous backyard.
Yep.
Which is, when you bring your kids, it's great because
Oh,
they
there
have
was
a
so
place
much
to
room
run
to run
around,
around.
and they can kind of burn off some energy. Really, really nice facility. You can see where they had old fooders, because fooders any wooden barrel will wear out. After a while, it just stops doing what it does, which is throw flavor into the beer. So they used old fooders as a yard decoration here with a couple of old tractors in front of them. I thought that was really cute. What did we have over there?
I'm not sure I remember clearly.
Let me tell you something.
However,
we went to Treehouse. That's another video. Beers were absolutely superb, right down the middle, amazing. Trillium was like next level. I mean, the beers were so perfect. I've been thinking about this moment, talking to you guys about the beer at Trillium and trying to imagine what I was going to say to describe how good they were, and I'm at a loss for words. It's just every single beer was not just right down the middle, but right down the middle and then here, just a little bit better than right down the middle. It really was superb. And again, I loved Treehouse, but Trillium was next level. It really was. We know some of the beers we had. We don't know all of them because, we had beer.
I failed to take notes at some point. So we had
This is the Melcher Street, or Melcher.
Melcher Street IPA. We had the Oktoberfest Marzen. You say it better than I do.
Oh, I like the way you say it.
The Fens IPA. We had Munich Dunkel.
Yeah, the Dunkel was superb.
And other stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't matter because it was like, oh my God, that's really good. And then you go to the next one. Oh my God, that's really good. And you go to the next one. Wow, that's like beyond amazing. That's all day, the whole time. And it was just really, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the Trillium report, except a little surprise for you.
Oh, surprise for me too. Okay. So they had 6 side pours. 6.
Wait, tell them what a side pour is.
Okay. I don't know if I can explain it fully. It pours from the side.
It's a German. Well, it's probably really
I think it's
Czechoslovakian.
probably Czech.
Yeah, Czech.
Right?
It's a Czech piece of hardware.
And it's like a hose, like with a normal beer tap. You pull it all the way forward. The beer comes out. You shut it off.
It's either on or off.
It's either on or off. There's no part way.
Right.
With a side pour, you can determine how much carbonation is involved there by how far you pull. Mm-hmm. It's a 45-degree angle, potentially. All the way open, you're going to get very little head.
Right.
Very little open, and you get a lot more gas, so you get foam.
Right.
So what you're seeing is called a milk tube.
A milk tube
because that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a glass of milk when you first pour it. This in the Czech Republic, traditionally, if you really you want a beer, but you don't want to drink a beer because you have a meeting or you're going to work or whatever, you have a milk tube.
Right.
Because it's really a shot of beer, and it's foam on top. It's a layer of wet foam.
If you let all that foam settle, you would only have an inch of beer on the bottom
maybe
of that
3
glass.
ounces, maybe 4 on a good day.
Maybe 3.
Yeah. But I can't speak to Czech Republic, but in the United States, in craft breweries, it has become a tradition to crush the milk tube.
Yeah, you just
chug
down.
I have never done one yet. I've attempted.
Successfully. You can drink a milk tube. You just don't do it all at one shot.
Not a problem for Beth.
But I asked this, and look, you have to look at their really cool. They had really cool aprons.
Yeah, they did have cool aprons
with like tools.
They're
in them
not looking
stuff.
at the aprons. They're looking at you. Kill the milk tube.
Maybe you should look at the aprons. But when I asked him, I said, "So you have 6. What's your favorite one to do a milk tube?" And he said, "We don't do milk tubes." And I was like, "Seriously?" And then before I knew it, like the guys are giggling, and they poured me a milk tube. So
Marzen.
I think it was the Marzen.
I know it was the Marzen.
Okay. So then people at the bar wanted a milk tube. So if Trillium offers milk tubes when you go there, please let me know, because
yeah, she may be the reason. So, yeah, the brewery where we work in New Jersey, Ludlam Island, it's a thing. It's not on the menu. You have to ask.
Yeah.
But we know how to
It's one of those, if you know, you know.
Yeah, and we know how to charge for it. It's not really not in the computer, but we do it as
we charge it as a
taster.
short pour, a tasting
as a 4
pour.
ounce. So, but yeah, milk tubes were fun, and I'll tell you what, the milk tube. If you had the beer in a glass and then the milk tube, same beer, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It really changes the character of the
character.
beer. It's really very interesting. That's your Trillium and other things report, and Beth killing a milk tube.
Shout out to Laura, who taught me.
Yes, Laura, way to go. Good?
Yep.